morning. Welcome, guys. Today is Saturday. It is October 7th, and we are here for some yoga, not in the park. So let's spend the next hour together focusing on strong connection of breath and movement so that we can kind of reset our stress level in the body and in the mind. Make it your own practice. Let's go ahead and start by relaxing a little bit on our mats. And lie all the way back. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms open to the sky. And then close our eyes and breathe deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage as we inhale. Exhale out through the nose and feel that same area of your body contract and empty. While we continue to focus on breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose, let's bring awareness to our face. Relax your eyes. Relax your cheeks. Relax your jaw. Bring awareness into your neck. Relax the neck. Breathe from our shoulders out through our fingertips. And then we're going to bring our awareness and breath into our legs, and let's breathe from our hips all the way out to the tips of our toes. Next, we'll guide our breath into our spine, and let's breathe from our head all the way down to the tip of our tailbone, allowing that breath to weave in between each segment of the spine. Let's inhale, lift our left arm towards the sky. Exhale, let it float back behind us. Once it's made it to the mat, we're going to stretch long and straight to that left finger, the left fingers, and push out through your left heel. And then let the body go soft. Now inhale, right arm towards the sky. Exhale, let it float back behind us. And stretching out to that right heel and right fingers. And then relax. Now let's stretch out through our fingers and both heels, stretching the body super straight. And then let's relax. Let's wiggle our toes around. And let your fingers wiggle. And then let everything release. Inhale, lift the arms back towards the sky. And exhale, arms at your sides. From there, we're going to pull the left knee all the way up to the chest. Give it a good close hug, and then let's flex and point our foot. Let's roll the ankle around, leading with our big toe. And then let's reverse that. And just allow your foot to rest. Proceed to circle the knee around. And then we'll reverse. And then just hug the knee in nice and close. Stretch that leg out to the mat, and we'll switch. Right knee pulls in. Starting with that close hug, flexing and pointing our foot. Rolling the ankle around. And then let's reverse. And then just let your foot rest. Now let's circle the knee around. And we'll do a few the other way. And then we'll hug the knee in super close. Bring the other knee in as well. Give yourselves a nice tight hug. While we've got the knees hugged in, let's rock a few times side to side. And then hold center and let's circle our knees around and around. Feel that massage move to the lower back. And then reverse. And then just keep the knees tucked in super close. Tighten the belly, press through the back of your rib cage. And let's round the spine so the nose comes up towards our knees. Rest the head, neck, shoulders back down. Try again. Let's tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, rounding up nose to knees. And release down. Once there, let's set the feet down. Space your feet apart about hips distance, toes in, heels out. Enough space between your buttocks and your heels that when we start to bridge up, slowly peeling the hips off the mat. Want to feel the activation in the gluteals and the hamstrings, not in the quads or the knees. And then slowly melt back down, one segment at a time. Let's try again. Tighten the belly as we're peeling up. Pressing our hips up nice and high. And then release back down. And once again, tightening the belly, pressing up. And then slowly, we're back down. Once we've made it all the way back down, one knee at a time back into the chest for that good close hug. And a few more rocks from side to side. And then just hold the center and let's flex our feet. Stretch your toes out wide. Scrunch them up tight. Spread them wide. Scrunch tight. Spread wide. Once more, scrunch tight. Spread wide. And then let the feet relax. Now feel the belly button tighten. Press through the back of the rib cage. Head, neck, shoulders off the mat. And on the next exhale, we're going to roll ourselves up. And then let's come into our easy cross-leg position. So we're letting our palms open, face to the sky, backs of our hands resting on the knees. Feel the shoulders falling away from the ears, keeping that heart center open. And then we're going to drop our chin against our chest and breathe into the back of the neck. Let's inhale, lift, tip the head back, open our throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift, tip back, open our throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift it back, open our throat. And again, exhale, chin to chest. From there, we're going to roll that left ear to left shoulder. Drop the chin and let's roll right. Drop the chin and roll up. Drop the chin and roll right. Drop the chin and roll left. And we're going to hesitate there. Place our left hand just above the tip of our right ear. And then push right palm into the mat. Breathe up the arm and along the side of the neck. And let's extend left arm towards the sky and just gaze up at your left hand. And a side stretch to the right, left palm to the sky, and then come back up. And again, side stretch and lift. Side stretch, sweep the arm forward, reach out to the left, come back up, and side stretch. And then lift and let the arm float down. Once down, we'll do a couple shoulder rolls from back to front. And let's bring hands back onto the knees and let your chin drop to your chest. Tip right ear to right shoulder. Place your right hand just above the tip of your left ear. And then we'll push our left palm into the mat. Let's reach the right hand high and gaze up at the right hand. Side stretch to the left, right palm to the sky. And back up. Again, let's side bend. And lift. And side bend. Sweep forward, reach out. Lift up, side bend again. Lift then let the arm float down. Once there, draw the shoulders up into your earlobes and release. Again, shoulders into earlobes and release. Again, shoulders into earlobes and release. And then let's inhale, reach arms high to the sky, and then hands to our heart. Inhale to the sky, exhale to the heart. Again, inhale to the sky, and exhale to the heart. Now let's inhale, open the arms and the heart. Exhale, round the spine, backs of the hands together. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale, open. And exhale, round. Now let your fingers float down as you drop the head and try to sink just a little bit deeper. And then let's slowly start to open the spine. And we return to our seated mountain pose. While here, let's turn our eyes to look over that right shoulder. Back to neutral and turn our eyes to look the other way. And then return to center. Once again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift it back and open the throat. And then we're back to our neutral. Where we'll take one more inhale. Exhale as we soften. And then let's transition to hands and knees. So once we've made it to hands and knees, check that you've got foundational hands, widespread fingers, hands turned in slightly, pressing through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. That is going to protect your wrists. We want to make sure that we've got our knees directly under our hips and the tops of our feet pressing into the mat. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart, cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Let's make our way back to neutral spine. Let's extend through the heel of the right foot. Add the left arm forward, but rotate palm to the sky. Come back to all fours and we'll switch. Left leg extends, pushing through that heel. Right arm reaches forward, opening palm to the sky. Back to all fours. We'll switch again. Extend and reach, palm to the sky. And then turn the palm down and turn it back up. And we're back to all fours. We'll switch. Left leg, right arm extends, opening palm to the sky. Turn the palm down and reopen to the sky. And then return to all fours. Now let's touch our big toes close, separate the knees and push our tailbone back. Allow your chest to drop through your knees, forehead on the mat. Opening palms to the sky, urging your fingertips towards the front end of the mat. Back to your foundational hands and let's tuck our toes, lift our tailbone towards the sky. Allow your head to dangle through extended arms and feel your ribs pulling closer to your thighs. While there, let's walk our dog a few times, lift and lower each heel individually. And then let your heels press deeper down. Inhale, let's move ourselves into a nice strong plank. Exhale, return to down dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, return to plank. Modify to your knees, and as we exhale, we're going to open the elbows as we lower down, chest first, then hips. Now tuck the elbows in. Press through tops of feet, hip bones, lengthen your spine, rise into cobra. Exhale, going down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, going down. And inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Tucking our toes, we're back up into downward facing dog. Let's inhale to plank. Modify if you'd like, or lower in one piece. Chest down, hips down, elbows tucking in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, we're back up into downward facing dog. Inhale again into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's walk the dog a few more times. And then press your heels down. And let's come back to all fours. Once there, sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, scoop the belly and round the spine for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, round cat. And then just come back to that neutral place. Let's extend through that right heel once again. Reach the left arm forward. And then try opening the left arm out to the side. And return it to the mat. Let's step the right foot forward. We'll place it between the hands. Position right knee over ankle and start lifting upper body. Press through the top of that left foot and stretch arms to the sky. Let's open the arms wide and then rotate at the waist and let's look over our right palm. And then we're going to send the right hand to the mat and extend that left hand towards the sky. Exhale, come back down. Once there, let's bring our foot back into all fours. Inhale, sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, cat. Again, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And then just hang out in neutral. This time, let's extend through the heel of the left foot. Add the right arm forward, palm opening to the sky. And let the right arm open wide to the side. And then we'll bring the hand back down and let's step the left foot forward. So it ends up between our hands. We've got our left knee over our ankle. Pressing down through the top of the right foot, let's lift up and bring into crescent moon. And let's open the arms wide. And let's rotate to the right and look over that left palm. And then we'll send the left hand down and stretch the right arm high. Exhale, right hand down. Let's bring the left knee back, returning to all fours. Don't forget about those foundational hands. Tuck the toes and lift the tailbone, downward facing dog. Walking our dog a few times. And then pressing the heels down. From there, let's step the right foot between the hands. Again, we want knee over ankle. This time we're on the ball of our left foot, and there's our runner's lunge. Think about a straight line from the heel of your left foot out to the top of your head. And then send the right foot back, returning to plank. Press back up into down dog. Let's nod our head yes. And then shake the head no. And then just let it hang out. And we'll step the left foot between our hands, bringing us into runner's lunge with left knee over ankle, straight line from the heel of our right foot right out through top of head. Now we're going to step the right foot forward. We're going to keep our big toes close with our heels slightly apart, and we're going to roll up. Stretch high to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Let's inhale, extend. Exhale, swan dive and fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, rolling up. Reaching high to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to our plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, heart. Inhale again to the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up. Reaching high to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. One last time, we inhale, extend. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back into plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Now let the arms extend at our sides, palms facing forward. Think about pulling the shoulders down, opening heart center. Feeling the earth pressing into the bottoms of our feet. Standing mountain pose. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. See if you can slide your hands under your feet, pressing your big toes into the fleshy part of your thumb, and just drawing yourself a little deeper down. And then let's release our hands. Take a step back with our right foot into lunge. Once we've got a nice stable lunge, push the right heel down, turning right toes out slightly. Align left heel with back of right heel and start lifting. We've got left knee over ankle, hip bones facing forward, shoulders square, and we'll add the arms. Warrior one. Open your arms as you open your heart. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, stay long in the waist. And let's hinge forward. Pulling our ribs close to our front thigh is our warrior airplane. Exhale, hands to the mat. Return to your lunge and send your left foot back into plank. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And inhale, return to plank. Now let's lift the right foot not too high, but press back into three-legged dog. And then we'll step the right foot through the hands for our runner's lunge. Left foot forward as well. Toes close, heels apart. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale again, extend, and exhale, fold forward. Sliding our hands underneath our feet. Toes pressing down into the fleshy part of our thumb. Inhale, flat back, look out. Now exhale, pull deeper down. And then let's release our hands. We'll take a giant step back with our left foot, finding our lunge, and then pressing left heel down, turning left toes out slightly. Back of right heel, back of left heel, form a straight line. Hip bones face forward, shoulders squared out over the hips, arms to the sky. Open the arms, open the heart. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, staying long in the waist as we hinge forward, bringing us into warrior airplane. Exhale, hands to the mat. Return to your lunge. And then we'll step right foot back into plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Let's extend left heel towards the sky. Three-legged dog. And then we'll step that left foot through the hands. Right foot forward as well. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. And then let's extend the arms and come back into standing mountain pose. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, opening just the arms. We're going to bring our hands together behind our back. You can hook them together any way that works for you. Let's pull down with the hands, open the heart, open the throat. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hinge forward, pulling ribs close to thighs. Let the head drop, let the arms rise. And then as we exhale, hands release to the mat. Let's take a giant step back with our right foot, returning us to runner's lunge. Once we built our lunge, we'll lift upper body, bringing us into our high lunge. And then see if you can add your arms, forming crescent lunge. As we exhale, let's press our palms together at heart center. Inhale, we're going to rotate to our left, and then exhale, tucking right elbow outside left thigh. Rolling that left shoulder and elbow towards the sky. There's our prayer balancing twist. As we exhale, let's untwist. We can return to our lunge and then proceed to walk around into a wide straddle. So now we're going to face the wide edge of our mat. Toes are going to stay either straight ahead or turned in slightly. Hands directly under shoulders. Remember, you can bend your knees as much as you need to. Let's inhale, look out. And then exhale, see about melting down as you bend your elbows and let your forearms sink closer to the mat. We'll nod our head yes. And shake it no. And then just hang out. From there, let's press down into the palms, pushing our arms straight. We're going to raise our heels so we end up on the balls of our feet, really pressing into the big toe knuckle. And then we'll press the heels down and rock back onto the heels, lifting our toes. Spread them open really wide. And then keep them nice and wide as you press them back into the mat. Let's bend at the right knee and begin to shift our weight to the right. We're going to keep that left foot pressing down into the mat and breathe into that left inner thigh. And then let's come back to center and reach your right hand across towards your left big toe. And then we'll inhale left arm out to the side. Exhale, let's revolve at our waist. And then from there, let's exhale, left arm lowers to shoulder level. Inhale, right arm out to shoulder level, and there's our straddle airplane. And then from there, on the next inhale, we're slowly lifting, bringing us into 5-pointed star. Palms open to the sky, toes in, heels out. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale back up. Exhale, let's fold. And inhale for that sunflower. Once more, exhale, fold. And inhale, sunflower. And let's bring our hands close together. Palms meet, fingertips meet. Lacing our fingers. Pushing our palms towards the sky. And then let the arms come forward to shoulder level. Continue to press out through those palms. And then we're going to rotate so the palms face us like we're holding a large ball in front of the body. Let's open our arms, bringing us back into our star. We're going to let the right arm lower down, make a full circle up, come back into place. Left arm lowers down, it makes that full circle up and back into place. And then both arms come down and around and open. Again, let's go down and around and open. Once more, down and around and open. Next, let's turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align your left heel with your right arch this time. And stay really tall. Let's bend left knee. Look out past that left palm. And then we'll pull left arm straight. Or left leg straight. Try again. Bend that left knee. And straighten. One more time. Finding that perfect spot where body weight is balanced equally into both feet. Stretch that left arm a little farther forward. Lift the left, lower the right. Push that left palm to the sky and let your right hand reach down the back of your right thigh. And then we're going to pull the left leg straight without locking, bringing us into our reverse warrior. And let's keep that left arm reaching high, but now we're going to bring the right hand up as well and let the spine neutralize. And then let the arms reopen and we're back to where we started. Imagining ourselves being pressed between two panes of glass, we start to pull our left hip to the left and our right arm is stretching as far away from our left hip as we can get it to go. And then let's lower that front arm and extend towards the sky. Feel like you're pressing your right hip a little bit forward, rolling that right shoulder slightly back. And we want to feel like we're being pulled up instead of sinking down. Let's take one more inhale in our triangle. And then on the exhale, let's bend the left knee. We can either place our left forearm on our thigh, or we could be reaching left hand to the mat. And there's our extended angle pose. Let the right arm start to lower towards your hip. Allow it to make a full circle. And then once it's back up at the top, start to revolve upper body. And let's return to runner's lunge. Once we're in our lunge, we can step left foot back, bringing us into plank. Axial lowering, opening the elbows on the way down. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, tuck our toes, we're back up into down dog. Inhale into plank, we can hang out there or we can insert a push-up. And then press back up into downward facing dog. Extend the right heel towards the sky, and we're back into three-legged dog. And then let's step that right foot between our hands, returning us to runner's lunge. And once we've made it to our lunge, we're going to push the left heel down and start to pull the right leg straight. And then let's lift up our right toes. We're going to inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper down into that right thigh. And then see if you can let your toes press down into the mat. And breathe into those hamstrings. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, we're going to start to lift the left heel, moving our body weight forward into that right foot. And then push the right leg straight again as you're lifting left leg behind you, hip level. Meanwhile, our hands are going to form a nice tripod with our right foot, and that could be our tripod balance. We can remain like that, or we could move that right thumb over so it's in a straight line with our right pinky toe, rolling left hip open. Extending left arm to the sky. Half moon balance. Exhale, left hand down if it's lifted. Now step left foot in. Toes are close, heels are apart. Start to bend your knees like there's a small chair behind you and you're trying to sit your butt right down into the chair. And as you're bending your knees, I want you to pull them in closer. And then begin to lift your ribs and let your arms frame your ears. And there's our chair pose. And then let's inhale and rise from our chair. Exhale, hands to our heart. Inhale, reach high again. And exhale, opening just the arms. So once again, we're going to work at hooking our hands together behind us, pulling down with our hands, opening the heart, opening the throat. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hinge forward, pull those ribs close to your front thighs. Melting down, let the head drop, lift the arms up higher. See if you can feel a little bit more openness. And then as we exhale, release your hands to the mat. We'll step back with our left foot into lunge. And once you've established a nice strong lunge, let's lift upper body. That'll bring us into our high lunge. And then see about adding your arms to form crescent lunge. And let's bring hands together at heart. Inhale, start rotating to your right, and then exhale. Let's tuck that left elbow to the outside of our right thigh and keep rolling right shoulder and elbow open. Exhale, let's untwist. Return your hands to the mat, and then proceed to walk around. So we're ending up in wide straddle, now facing the other side of the mat. Toes are straight ahead or turned in slightly. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, elbows bend, and we're melting. And again, see if you can feel yourself going just a little bit deeper. Let's press down into the palms, arms pushing straight. And now I want you to rock back onto your heels, and while you're there, you're going to spread your toes out really, really wide. And then we're going to press our feet flat, and we're going to raise our heels. Again, ending up on the balls of our feet. And then we'll sink the heels back down. Now let's bend the left knee and begin to shift your weight to your left, keeping that right foot flat on the mat. And then let's walk our hands back to center. And we're going to reach across with our left hand towards our big right toe. Inhale, right arm out to the side. Exhale, let's revolve at our waist. And there's our twisting straddle. Exhale, bring the hand down. Bring the other hand into position. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, let's open our arms, and there's our airplane. And then as we inhale, we'll slowly rise to standing. Opening palms to the sky. Ensuring toes in, heels out. Feet a little wider than our hips. 5-pointed star. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth. And then inhale back up for sunflower. Exhale, fold forward. And inhale, sunflower. Once more, exhale, fold. And inhale, sunflower. And then we'll bring our hands closer together overhead. Make sure there's no tightness in the shoulders or the necks. Press your palms together. Lace your fingers. Pushing palms to the sky. Let the arms come forward to shoulder level. Continue to press out through those palms. And then rotate your palms to face you, as if we're hugging a large ball. And then let's inhale and open the arms and return to star. Lowering the left arm down and around, it's going to make a circle and come back into place. Right arm lowers down and around, and we're back into place. Both arms together, circle around and open. Circle around and open. One more time. Circle around and open. From there, we're going to turn our right toes to the front end of our mat, align our right heel with our left arch, and start to bend the right knee. And then we'll pull straight. Again, bending the knee. And go straight. One more time, let's bend that knee. Find that perfect spot where your body weight is balanced equally into both feet, and it feels like we're being drawn upwards. Start to stretch that right arm farther forward. Lifting the right, we lower the left. Pushing right palm to the sky, allowing that left hand to inch down the back of our left thigh. Reverse warrior. And then from there, let's pull the right leg straight. Continue to press through that right palm. And there's our reverse triangle. And we'll bring our arms back to shoulder level. And there's our start position. We're imagining ourselves being pressed between two panes of glass. As we pull that left hip or to the left, we're stretching that right arm far, far away from our left hip. Once we can't go any farther, we send the right hand down and the left hand high. Pressing our left hip a little forward, rolling the left shoulder slightly back. Keep stretching that left arm higher and higher, creating that feeling of being pulled upwards instead of sinking down. start to lower the left arm towards your left hip. It's going to make that full circle around. And as it comes up, let's bend the right knee. You can either place your right forearm on your thigh or keep right hand reaching downwards towards the mat. There's extended ankle pose. And then as we exhale, let's start bringing the left hand down, revolving into runner's lunge. We'll send our right foot back. There's our strong plank. Exhale as we lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise for cobra. Exhale, toes tuck or back up into down dog. Inhale, return to plank. You can stay there or insert a push-up. And then come back up into down dog. Let's extend that left leg behind us, reaching the left heel towards the sky for three-legged dog. And then we're going to step our left foot through our hands, bringing us back into runner's lunge. Push the right heel down, and as you're doing that, start to straighten your left leg. And then begin to lift up your left toes. And we're going to inhale, look out. And exhale, let your upper body sink right down into that left thigh. And then see if you can push your toes all the way back down, deepening that stretch that we're feeling in those hamstrings. And then from there, begin to lift up your right heel, slightly bending that left knee, pushing your weight forward. We're going to push the left leg straight again as we lift the right leg behind us hip level. So now our hands are forming a tripod with our left foot, and there's our tripod balance. We could remain like that, or we could move that left hand, so our left thumb and left pinky toe align, and then we start opening right hip and adding right arm to the sky. Half moon balance. Exhale, right hand down if it's lifted. Now let's step the right foot in. Keep your toes closed with your heels apart and start to bend your knees like you're about to sit in a tiny chair. As you're bending your knees, pull them together. And then lift your ribs away from your thighs. Add your arms alongside your ears. And there's our chair pose. Inhale, we're going to rise from our chair. Exhale, hands to heart. And then let your arms extend long at your sides. Lifting and opening the heart, feeling our fingertips stretching towards the earth, and feeling our feet pressed firmly into our mats. So from standing mountain pose, let's move into a little balance. And we're simply going to find a focal point for our eyes, fixate on that spot. Feel your navel drawing in, and begin to shift your weight into your right foot. When you feel ready, we're going to bend that left knee and bring our left heel up towards our bottom. See if you can place the inside of your left foot in the palm of your hand, and then let your right arm come forward. So this would be our beginning dancer pose, and we can remain like that. Or if you want to expand it, we're going to lift that right arm higher. Take that left leg a little further back. And then as we exhale, let's bring the arm down. We'll set the foot down. Return to standing mountain pose. Re-establishing balance into both legs. We're going to begin to shift our weight into our left foot, finding that focal point for eyes, belly button is tight. When you're ready, bend the right knee, pull your heel up towards your bottom, place the inside of your right foot in the palm of your hand, and let your left arm come forward. And if you wish to expand it, lifting the arm and sending that back leg a little farther behind you. And then as we exhale, return to standing mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Let's cradle elbows in the palms of our hands and let your head just dangle within that frame. Hands return to the mat. Let's step that right foot back and left foot back. Hold on to your plank. Let's keep our weight in our right palm and our right shoulder, and we'll turn to the side for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Let's return to our plank. Press ourselves up into down dog. Let's walk our dog a few times. Press both heels down, and then inhale, return to plank. So now we'll do left shoulder over left wrist, turning to the side for side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale back around into plank. Pressing back up into down dog. Walking our dog a few more times. And we'll press our heels down. Let's inhale, return to plank. And exhale back up into down dog. Inhale again to our plank. From there, we're going to inch the right knee forward and just place it down behind your right wrist. Once that's done, you can set the left knee down in the top of the left foot, and then use your left hand to guide your right heel across the body. So I want you to aim your right heel at your left hip bone. I want to keep our weight over that left hip bone, not sinking into the right hip. And keep opening the right knee as wide as you can to the side, and then start inching that left foot a little farther back as you melt down. Now we're moving into our pigeon pose. Next, I want you to press down into the outer edge of your right pinky toe and the tops of your left toes. And then as we inhale, let's start to lift upper body. And then we can ease ourselves onto our right hip. Once we're there, let's pull the left thigh forward and just butt it up against the bottom of our right foot. And our legs kind of look like a little pinwheel. I want you to keep pressing that left hip down and then stretch your arms wide. Let's bring the arms closer together and pass the left elbow under the right. Bend your elbows. You can either press the back of your hands together or your palms together. And then we want to keep lifting the elbows so they remain shoulder level, and those are our eagle arms. And then from there, let's untwist, let the arms open wide, and then they can float down. We're going to take our left foot and step it across the bent right knee. So once there, let's take that upper left arm, press it against left inner thigh. Walk your right hand a little farther behind you so it's close to your tailbone. And then inhale taller. Exhale as you're pulling the belly tighter, rotate at the waist and look over your right shoulder. And then from there, inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, let it float down. Let's uncross the left leg. We'll stretch it out straight. Keep the bottom of your right foot pressing against that left inner thigh, and start by just facing the straight leg and walking our hands forward, push back through the tailbone. Melt the upper body. And then start walking your fingers a little bit more towards that foot and start to lift the right arm high. We're going to place it behind us on the mat. And then we're going to inhale, lift the left arm. And then start to lift the hips as you press the bottom of your left foot to the mat. Push that left palm towards the sky. And then let's exhale and float down. Once there, we need to get ourselves back up onto all fours. And then from all fours, let's tuck our toes and move into downward facing dog. We'll walk our dog a few more times. Pressing our heels down. And then let's inhale into plank. And now we're going to inch the left knee forward behind our left wrist. You can set the right knee down and the top of the right foot down as well. And then use your right hand to guide that left heel across the body. Want to aim it at the right hip bone while we're opening the left knee to the side of our mat. Begin to inch the right leg a little farther back and then melt down. Going where your body allows you to go. Press down through the outer edge of your left pinky toe and the tops of your right toes. From there, let's inhale and start to lift up our body. And then once we're upright, shifting our weight onto that left hip, let's pull that right knee forward so we can press our right thigh into the bottom of our left foot and get positioned so that we're keeping the right hip down. And we'll stretch our arms out wide. And then let's bring the arms closer together. This time, left elbow goes atop the right inner elbow crease, bending our elbows back of palms, or our back of hands or palms meet, and we're lifting elbow shoulder level. Breathing into our eagle arms. From there, let's untwist and extend the arms out. And then we can let them float down. Good, now let's take the right foot, step it across the bent left knee. Once you've got that in place, we're going to press that upper right arm against our right inner thigh. Walk your left hand a little farther back and close to your tailbone. And then inhale, sit taller. Exhale, revolve with the waist, and we're looking over our right shoulder. And then let's inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, let it float down. And let's stretch right leg out straight, and we'll keep the left foot pressed against inner right thigh. Hands on either side of that leg. Let your hands walk forward. Push back to the tailbone and try to melt down. And then let your hands continue to walk towards that foot and start inhaling the left arm to the sky. Exhale, we'll place it on the mat behind us, pressing the palm down, inhale, right arm to the sky, and then we're pulling the hips up, pressing the bottom of our right foot to the mat, turning right palm to the sky. As we exhale, we can sink back down. And then once we're back down, let's stretch both legs out straight. Hands on either side of your hips. Let your knees bounce up and down a few times. And then just let them rest. And let's walk our hands forward, pushing back through the tailbone, seeing if we can go just a tiny bit farther. rolling back up. Placing your hands behind your buttocks, pointing your fingertips towards your butt. Press down into your palms. Think about lifting your heart. And then if you can, press down through both feet, pulling both hips up into our reverse plank. Exhale, we sink back down. And once again, fingers walk forward, folding, seeing if you get a tiny bit farther. And then rising up. And then once we're up, let's bend our knees and place our hands behind our thighs. Once that's done, I want you to drop the shoulders, keep the head held high. Now tighten up the belly button and find your balance under tailbone. Ensure that you're not allowing your back to round as you begin to extend your legs. Go where you can without rounding your back. And then let's inhale towards the sky. And as we exhale, we're going to open slowly. And once you made it down, stretch out through your fingers, push out through your heels. And then feel the body go soft. Let's pull left knee to chest, give it a good close hug. Gentle knee circles around. And then the other way. And then just keep the knee hugged in. And let's extend that leg towards the sky. Walk your hands up as close to your ankle as you can. Think about pulling toes overhead. And then ease back to a more neutral place. Let's bend the right knee, placing your foot on the mat. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms to the sky, and slowly begin to lift those hips. And then let's slowly lower back down. Cross that left leg over the right like you're just sitting with your legs crossed. Let's open our arms nice and wide to the side. And then I'm going to start dropping both knees to the right as we look to our left. And then we'll come back to neutral. And let's uncross. Once there, pull the right knee to the chest and stretch your left leg out on the mat. Couple knee circles around. And reverse. And then just hold the leg there and let's extend that right leg towards the sky. Think about pulling your toes over your head. And then we're going to bend the left knee and just place your foot on the mat. Arms at your sides, palms to the sky. Slowly peel your hips off the mat. And then we'll slowly lower back down. And now we're crossing right leg over left, or left leg over right. Arms open wide. Drop your knees to the left and look to the right. And then we'll inhale our way back to neutral. And let's uncross the legs. Bring those arms in closer to your body, palms to the sky. And then let's tuck our knees in. You can use your hands to start with just a hug. Couple knee circles around. And reverse. And then just hold them neutral and let's extend our legs towards the sky. Arms still at our sides, palms to the sky. So this would be a very modified version of shoulder stand. And we can remain in the modified version, or if you want to venture into full shoulder stand, we have to make sure the abdominals are doing the lifting, the holding. Our hands are kind of helping, but they shouldn't be bearing all the weight. And there should be absolutely no weight in the neck. modified shoulder stand, bring your knees back into your chest. If you're in full shoulder stand, we're going to bring our knees close to our ears. Bring your arms back to the mat and roll the spine back down until we all have knees to chest, giving ourselves a nice hug. Circle those knees around. And then let's reverse. And then just hold the knees neutral and start to separate your knees, big toes stay close. I want you to aim one knee out over each shoulder. Do a few rocks here. And then hold center and start to open the knees wider. See if you can get the soles of your feet close together. Pulling your heels down. Breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. And then one leg at a time, let's stretch out straight. And try to open those legs a little wider. And then we can close them back in a little bit. And I want you to first bend the left knee and then the right knee. Pull down with your hands, but push up with your feet. And there's our happy baby. And then we'll bring the soles of our feet back together. Once again, opening the knees a little bit wider. And then let's bring our knees back together, giving ourselves a nice hug. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs. Let's bring nose to knees. We're going to keep that right knee bent and stretch the left leg out to the mat. And then send the right leg out as well. Arms at your sides and roll your body all the way down. And then once you've made it back down onto your mat, adjust yourself on your mat so you're not feeling any points of pressure. And just start to guide your breath around the body. I want you to pull your navel really tight against your spine. Hold it like that without tensing the rest of your body. And then let your belly go soft. Now tighten the muscles in your arms so you're simply stretching them at your sides from shoulders to fingertips. Same with your legs, stretching from your hips to your heels, tightening just the legs. And then relax. Squeeze your eyes shut as tightly as you can. Let your eyes relax. And just breathe. Conservation is not just about saving species. It's about saving ecosystems and the delicate balance of nature. Let us set aside our anxious thoughts and make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart and a grateful heart, spreading random acts of kindness to all living beings. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, and the beauty within you because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste. Thank you for joining class today. I hope that you feel refreshed, renewed, and ready to face the day and the week ahead. Don't forget, lots of water, random acts of kindness all over the place, and stay healthy, stay safe. I'll see you soon.